Hello everyone, back to Pillars of Eternity. I really enjoyed the game. I started playing it, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it as well. So without further ado, I'm just gonna jump right back into it. I really liked it. Right. So
Of course.
I remember this. The last we left off, our friends had just died due to this strange machine. There are strange whispers in the background. I was just about to level up my character. Right. Okay, I wanted lore and mechanics. And I want, if I remember, I wanted to one to all of them. That's very easy. Less stealth, more athletics. Yeah. For a second. When then I can also, charge through more things. Oh, it might be better to have lore. Then I was going to increase, because these are monk. I'm guessing these are other class talents. We have lesser wounds. Lowest monk wound threshold allowing him or her to gain wounds at a faster rate, but again, lower wound threshold, how many I can have. Then we have the rage thing, I guess, where I charge myself, or I deal damage to myself and I get a wound. I actually think lesser wound. Yeah, I can't do both, but done. Leveled up. After you level up your character, you may review their statistics. Open their character to see their attributes, skill, abilities, and talents in great detail. I have high intelligence. These are lowered due to athletics, high endurance, lore, use level 1 scrolls, mechanics difficulty 1 traps, big difficulty 1 dogs, plus 3 trap, accuracy, survival, level 3 camping bonus. Depth usher, damage against low endurance, major fatigue, severe burns, instant suffering, harm damage. I have this thing. Okay. Okay. That is just a passive ability. Yeah, okay, so I showed up here. And I guess the exit would be here then. Yeah, that's the ruins. Okay, but I guess I can explore a little bit. Oh, hey, something. You gain an item, ingredients. Oh, dry cap. Very nice. Oh, good lord. That's not good. Ah, why? I'm not the only one hearing whispers in the background, right? That's not just me going insane, that's part of the game. That's sort of like, that's glorious. That's a vision of someone being burned alive. Okay. Massive structure is formed of stone, adra, and copper. Covered in strange glyphs. The air around it vibrates with an unusual energy. Okay, what happens if I go up to it? I can interact with it in any... Right, so where am I going again? Visions and Whisper. Seek help for your condition. This is not like the illness that struck me out the wagon, there's something new, an affliction of the mind, perhaps with luck, someone in Gilded Valley would know what to do, and I'm having Gilded Valley. Okay. Can't go there. From here, I guess I have to go to Balewood. It takes you 6 hours to complete the journey. Okay. Oh, how lovely. You start walking and there's a corpse. Camping equipment. I am almost back to full health. Trying to explore. Okay, I'm seeing ghosts. That's not a good thing. Straight through this canyon, I guess. Oh, another ghost. Okay. Yeah, seeing ghosts is kind of concerning. Not gonna lie. Oh, an outlaw. Well, I am hurt, have severe burns and mega fatigue. I got this. I am at points, yes. Okay. Cameras apparently valuable. I'm just thinking, what can I sell when I get to the next town? There was a corpse over here. Oh, there's also the corpse there. And getting that would be fine. Oh, wait.
Well?
Can I interact with this? Oh, I can. Alright then. Maybe going quietly right now would be the better idea than just running head first. Oh, I can go further up here. Bear cave, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna say not going in there. Can't go to the Gilded Valley from here. Young wolf, huh?
Let's sit our spoils down a while.
The grass is right behind the wagon, please. There's something balance. Great. Okay, but now I'm on a road at least.
Good day to you.
Man appears to be hurried. Entering his camp in quick jerky movements. Looks up at his approach. His expression tense and drawing. Greetings, he says. Breathless. On your way south, is it? Let us grow. The sooner you're clear of these woods, the better, I think. Our camp was attacked. We've been trying to get to the never mind the woods. Strange machine in ruins of north. Figure clad in black, forming some kind of right. Sir, I'm only passing through. I meant to reach the valley. You realize in your own business before I get lost off again. Do I immediately go for there is a strange cult performing rituals, or should I scream, our camp was attacked? Camp was that hard luck, I'm sorry to hear it, you should be fine from here, there's no in the valley if you keep on the road, if you have a far to walk. You want to keep clear of the place after that, we were just attacked north of here. Me and my friends of mine, who came out here to hunt some deer. Keep on a bear instead. Great monstrous thing, and Pearly, he didn't make it. I don't know what to tell his wife. In case the forest already close my friend, I'm heading home before it takes anything else. Who are you? My name is Norton, born and raised in Gilded Valley, Heaven. A spot of luck sense, face to face. Luckier than Pearly, I suppose. What happened to your friend? Didn't see it coming. We were following a stag. Pearly saw something in the brambles and he went after it. We all stumbled into a cave. Poor Pearly didn't stand a chance. The bear was on top of him before we knew what was happening. Okay, so that must be the bear cave. We found a cave way up this way. It turns northwest. We wouldn't seek it out if I were you. Great brutal beast. Think you hear it took another life. That well, okay. Oh, it's this road. Oh, 2 wolves. 3 actually.
No prisoner!
I'm losing HP, so that's not great.
The longer we walk, the more lightly you'll have to sleep.
Yeah, I'm carrying too much. Wait, I thought yeah, I have too much, don't I? Did I put it in the stash? No. Where did I put that? I actually have no idea. Nothing is here. These aged walls appear to have once encircled the entire glade. Only a small fragment remains, and stairs leading to the top of the structure have come with the way. Examine the wall more closely. These heavy bricks are slick with moss, presenting a hindrance to climbing. The stones themselves seem sturdy enough. Given the right tools, one might easily reach the top. Examine the wall more closely. Okay, scale the wall. Find a handful upon the ledge. The one of luck of movement. Then even bricks and oil and accent make the climb difficult. After a short distance, your arms begin to burn too fiercely. You're forced back. Well, okay. So if I had a rope of some kind or some other tool, because there's something else. Okay, well I think I've explored everything here, and I can go. The young dwarf, standing to the stool, looks up, startled as he sees you approach. He drops his ladle, spreading his stew across the ground. What? The bandit turns. Get him, you dogs, and make sure our new cook don't run off. Help, please, help! Ah, one of the bandits gives Temfric a kick as they pass him, and he huddles. Oh no, 3 of them. I don't know how to fight this. It's a very useful ability to be able to just spam.
No prisoners!
My endurance is very low. Right?
Good day, stranger.
By the flame, thank you, thank you, thank you. I thought I'd be stuck cooking for those ignorant weasels for the rest of my life, or until they were bored with me, I suppose. I must get back home. I only hope they haven't hired a replacement. The dwarf looks in. Thanks. Listen, next time you're in Guild Valley, stop by Blackhound Inn. I'll let Aska know just what you've done for me, and I'm sure she'll do right by you in turn. You have earned reputation. Reputation can be held with cities or factions in the Eastern Reach and will affect how members of that group respond to you. In some cases, friends or enemies of those groups will also react to your affiliation. Helping a group will increase your positive reputation with that group. Harming a group will increase your negative reputation. It is possible to have a mix of positive and negative reputation with a group if you help and harm them in equal measure. Oh, to be back on my own again. Wait, can I... Wand... Nice. Good thing I checked here. It would have been annoying not to. Okay, is there anything I missed? Well, I can't go up here, I guess. We just have a sentry camp. Oh, okay. Only one of them, from what I can tell. Oh, there are 3. Okay, not great.
Our enemies will find us dead on our feet.
Oh, I am slowly dying. What's this? Of course that. Milk. What's this do? Max endurance for 10 seconds. Plus 1. Oh, hey, cool. That's supposed to be large enough for the of a dragon. Oh, cool. Hold on. That's... I do believe that. So far, very interesting. Okay, and I made a sort of friend, I guess. Well, I saved him, so I can go to... got tasks that provider speak with the innkeeper if I can. Yeah. Eight hours. The character makes choices in conversation. First, he or she will start developing reputation. Yeah. Earlier. Gilded Valley, huh? Very, Okay, well, I need to rest. And I think one of the best ways to do that would be... Blackout's in. Speak with the innkeeper. Speak with the innkeeper. Perhaps. Oh, cutscene. Oh no. That's not good.
You must be one of the new settlers. Welcome to Gilded Vale. You'll be pleased to know that we've had some recent vacancies here.
A man approaches you, his skin dull and grey as the desolate village behind him. He glances at the gnarled left monstrosity of a tree next to him. To welcome everyone as well. When I answer you here, there's a buzzing of flies from the tree.
Of course, we'll need to make some inquiries first. The inestimable Lord Radric VII has taken great pains to insulate our town from Widewind's legacy. Have you ever sired a Hollowborn child?
I don't even know what a hollowborn child is. What are you talking about?
An infant born without a soul, of course. Lord Radric has made it his first priority to eliminate this scourge from our village.
But I'm not a parent, so no.
I should warn you, stranger. Here in Gilded Vale, we have a special place for dissidents, charlatans, and those who would hide a curse in our midst.
Oh, well, I'm cursed.
His lordship's wife is with child and due any day now. Without his approval, I shan't be able to find you a permanent settlement. It will have to wait until after the birth. We can continue our interview then, after the bell tolls from Radric's hold to signal my lord's new heir. In the meantime, you can find temporary accommodations at the inn just southwest of here.
Okay. So. I've been feeling strange ever since a close call with a bivouac. Someone in town who could help. You said something about Hollowborn and Wyden's legacy before. That's more history. Before I got here, I saw several people conducting a strange ceremony near some ruins. Or point out the fact that so many people are hanging in the street. I'm gonna be honest and upfront. I've been feeling strange ever since a close call with a bivouac. It's someone in town who fell.
Whatever your problem, it sounds like a matter for an animancer. However, the only animancer in Gilded Vale isn't in any condition to speak.
He points at the
Consider
body.
yourself fortunate. After she failed Lord Radric, We saw to it that she wouldn't profit from the misplaced trust of others. A bad cure is often worse than none at all.
Okay. Any condition to speak. He points at a body. So, she's dead.
But if you're set on finding a bottle of troll piss or a dead Audra pebble to rub on your forehead, you're welcome to check her pockets. A little corpse stink is nothing when you're digging for shit. My advice, however, is to be satisfied that you escaped and leave it at that.
Before I got here, I saw several people conducting strange things. Maybe it's not great to mention that. Yep, gotta be honest. He regards you carefully. You want to mind where you mentioned that. Trespassing on enemy ruin is illegal, not to mention dangerous. You probably saw someone attempting a new ritual to appease the gods. People will try anything these days. Fair to mercy, we certainly will have. Maybe so. Yeah. Just if they were... Maybe so. I won't disagree. Like I said. Anyway. You said something about Hollowborn and Venus Legacy. He blinks. I forget that your foreigners do not... This curse in your homeland. The Hollowborn have been scourged upon drywood for almost 15 years now. He lowers his voice to whisper, children born without souls. Shakes his head. Pitiful, dumb things that breathe barely, but do not truly live. Some say the Hollowborn are a disease. They are punishment from the gods. He raises his empty hand. In truth, no one knows. They began spreading after the Saints' War, as though the name Waidwen's legacy stuck in honor of the foul, blasphemous pretender. His voice shakes with vitriol. See. Lord Rederick decrees may seem strict at times, but he has our best interests at heart, he knows. Goodbye.
Keep out of...
Bad up. The bells.
Listen!
2 tolls. Let that be the last.
3. Gods have mercy.
It seems your arrival is ill-timed.
Look towards the east, the situation unreadable. He blinks slowly and turns his attention. Okay.
3 bells toll only for the death of a Radric. I fear Lord Radric's heir is lost, or else Hollowborn, and so lost all the same. You should tread carefully. Circumstances have changed a great deal.
What do you mean? You've come to us at a time of mourning. Legacy has struck the heart of Gilded Vale. Our efforts to redeem ourselves in the eye of a bearer must be redoubled. That's his gaze on you. Oh, you mean hang me from a tree? What happened? Shrug his shoulders. I will know more detail when the messengers arrive. The vagaries of childbirth, perhaps. None of your concern. Does this affect the Lord's offer to new settlers? I can't be sure of nothing right now. I advise you to get some rest, the inn, or a stable, for all I care. Hide me afterward. Farewell. I will not threaten him. Okay, fine, I'm here. Not quite what I expected. Visions and whispers. Speak out. Manager advised me to get some rest while away from a permanent accommodation. Maybe best to an end to the elements as well. So I should just head to the back in there. My god, that is absolutely horrifying. The bound get worse now. You'd think the rain would be a boon for the crops. Feels like we've been seeing more bandits along the roads as of late. Oh wow, everyone. Angry townsfolk. Hello. You see 4 people gathering by the door to the inn. They raised voices and stopping gestures suggest an argument reaching its climax. First figure raises his hands for calm. His face is partly obscured by a hood. His height and stature suggests an elf. Oh god, racism.
I meant no offense. Let's put this matter to rest over a round, shall we? My treat.
Hoping to soothe our pride with a few Adira coppers, eh? We don't need your coin.
The other 2 folk, men and an elven woman, don't look convinced. Många kallar det där. Hon säger det. Ooh, a fight! Okay, so I can do what's going on. They step up, inquire. I can say nothing and let it play out. Or I can try to take control of the situation. Everyone calm down. What's this about? I'm sure it's an overreaction, which is like inquiring but more assertive. Or I can go up and say, oh, a fight, let's go. I'm gonna try to lay low. What's going on? Angry townsman. One of the other men points at the hooded elf. His eyes are red from drink, but his gaze is focused, mocking us even while he shelters in our village. It just goes to show you what these fancy Adira manners are worth. We don't take to that kind of treatment. Not from foreigners and especially not from agents. That's the Empire, yeah.
Go on. Say it again. I'm itching for an excuse.
Bigger man throws his chin at the elf. Rings a bell. Oh, okay, everyone is drunk.
Why, you're itching for the kindling touch of your sister, you cocksfeather!
Okay. Why you gotta insult the man?
I'll cut that barrel-licking tongue out of your head.
This is a misunderstanding. I didn't say whatever it is you think I said. We've nigh quarrel.
Something surly and raw flicks through his eyes.
That's where you're wrong.
Okay. I don't think, like, I see something monstrous inside the elf, so I don't think attacking him is a good idea. Back down, all of you. This is absurd, assertive. This is unnecessary. You'd rather be inside drinking than out here arguing. Appeal to them. You're not going to take that from him, are you? Where I engage, make him attack, or I'm staying out of this one. Well, I don't want to stay out of this one. They've already said no to drinks, so I don't think attacking him would be such a good idea. No, they're not going to listen to that. The three drunks got at you. Oh, what's that? Oh shit, intelligence. Someone's baiting you. And obviously he is. It's generally wise to walk away. Okay, well, I will big brain them. They look at each other. One of them gives the other two a wearing shake of his head, and before turning to you, we're done for now. This one better watch his step around here, because we're not going anywhere. The final skull at the elf, he turns to leave, and dialogue. Yep. That's the elf, by the way. As the three stumble away, the elf turns to you, the tension almost gone from his smooth face.
Not quite how I hoped to get to know the neighbors. Thank you for your timely assistance with that awkward situation.
Yeah, I'm glad I could help.
Courtesy is a rare pleasure in these parts. Though your accent suggests that you are no more local than I.
Nope. His Radiance's hood, and you know the remains of the fraying embroidery on his gloves. Boots are caked with the dirt of many months' travel. The leatherwork beneath is sturdy and fine. Oh, a noble, I think.
Well, I suppose introductions are in order after that little fiasco. Aloth Corvusser, at your service.
Oh, how did you get stuck out here? That's somewhat of a long story.
Well, I'm a wizard by training, and an adventurer by necessity. I was born in the Seathwood, part of the mainland of the Adir Empire, and both of my parents served the nobility, which afforded me an education for which I am grateful. However, there were no open positions in those houses, and so I decided to seek new means in a new land. And how exactly did you come to be here?
Traveling with a caravan, but we were separated near some ruins.
In Gwithan ruins? Well, those can be dangerous places during the best of times, which these are not. In half the locals would arrest you for trespassing, and the rest would kill you outright. I'm curious, what exactly did you find there?
There were several hooded figures operating a strange machine. Yep, this one's true. Of goggles use goggles at you silently, apparently assessing your earnest. Finally, he gives you a swift, awkward laugh.
You do manage to find yourself in rather interesting predicaments.
Yep. What are you doing in the Gilded Vale? Well, I am literally cursed. Have you seen my head?
An excellent question. I came looking for fresh air and cheap land. Instead, the magistrate gave me directions to the inn and a story about the local lord's expectant wife. But I take it that's a familiar tale.
Yep. You? Experiencing strange things as of late. I'm looking for an expert on souls. Well, I was a settler, but now it's more, please God, someone help me, my mind is exploding.
Indeed. The local lord has searched far and wide for similar specialists. And he has rid himself of them almost as desperately.
Okay. How did you manage to cross these drunks?
I'm afraid that was a matter of misunderstandings and mistranslations. It doesn't help that people in these parts remember their war with Adir like it was yesterday.
You did tell that one man to go make love to his sister. I'm not gonna say that out loud. You did make a rather lewd suggestion regarding one of his aggressors and his own sister. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this one instead. Ah, that. As I tried to tell them, they misheard me. All too easily after a few pints. And the accent doesn't help. I heard the same thing. I should speak more clearly next time. My apologies. Okay, so for a moment he's about to say something else. His expression brightens with mischief. Before he can speak, he forces a tight smile, biting his lips so hard you expect to see blood. Finally, his face relaxes, he shakes his head. I shall speak more clearly next time. You don't exactly look like a settler.
Begging your pardon, but neither do you. Yet, circumstances can find a person in the strangest of places.
Fair enough, I should be going.
As should I, given recent events. It's just as well. I've had enough of the watered wine and lumpy beds at the inn. They say even the owner tired of the place. Just up and left one day. It explains quite a lot about the upkeep. Perhaps I could join you. I could use a change of scenery, and I find it's better to travel in numbers.
Sure do I. Let's go then.
Excellent. I shall follow you.
Ah, sweet! I have a new friend. So you are a second level wizard, wood elf. High intelligence, like me. So much lore. Guilty area effect. Arcane assault. Customer encounter, fast. Effect radius, introvert. Damage check. And this is a bolt of magical energy or inflict damage. Okay. Okay, distance enemies, okay. Second wind, yeah, he has that one. First level wizard spells. Okay. Gun of flames. Area effect, length. Target, freeze damage, minus accuracy. Oh, I thought it was magic missiles. That would have been hilarious. Number 3 spell builds the drill target with crush or corrode damage. Wizards double. Hit or cricket. Cool, so I like double. Talent blast and passive. Interesting. What a... So he has Scepter, Rapier, Grimoire. Interesting. So I'm going this way, so...
What is it?
Nice and dry in here. This place was going under after on the left, but it's
What is it?
Casca.
Hail, traveler.
Hello and welcome to the Inquisition. Oh, it's you! Never told us what you did for him. Such a release to have him back. I can't thank you enough. Consider yourself a favorite of the house. Discount on drinks, rooms. Shepard said, want to whip something up nice for you. He's already back and working in the kitchen, so what will it be? Use some reliable help. Do you know anyone looking for work? I'd like to know more about the Black Hand. Really? Well, let me see. They're actually building has been here for years, but the Black Hound's fairly new. We got a lot of new faces here too. The big, well, I'm sure there'll be big crowds here again. He used to work the tables actually until the old owner up and left. No one sure what happened to him. Oh, even left his poor hound behind. Name, see? Black Hound. Sitting upstairs, pining after him. Poor old girl. This ended up in my hands somehow. My very own inn. A lot of hard work involved. It's been worth it so far. Like a room, please? Certainly. You're always welcome. You know the characters to rest without using camping supplies. Cheap rooms are usually available. If you have copper to spend, you may consider more expensive options. The bonuses provide us for a long time for the entire party. Get an adventure. Something. Rain. 49. I'm gonna go for the common room right now. I don't have too much gold. That's in the common room. Strange visions, I see. Your sleep is restless and fevered, assaulted by hisses and whispers, blanketed with a suffocating anxiety. You open your eyes, awake yourself, find yourself in front of the gilded Vale's gallows tree. The creaking of its ropes growing louder in your mind until the sound is deafening in you. Hanging from the tree is an old dwarf woman whose face has shriveled inwards, mouldering fruit. Her head hangs limply to one side. As you look at her, she looms larger and larger in your mind until she is mere inches from your face. Suddenly, her head snaps up and her eyes open. They are empty. They are empty, and behind them is a vast nothingness that makes your stomach drop. Her mouth slowly parts, and with a gust of rancid air she speaks the word, watch. You jolt awake, the foul smell of the dwarf woman's breath is still permeating your nostrils. Sweat runs down your face in thin, thick droplets. Skin is soaked from head to toe. You remember the woman, you remember seeing her decaying face. You spoke to the magistrate, called her an animans. Though it fills you with a new, queasy apprehension, you feel a strange compulsion to see this woman once more, only to confirm she's truly dead. Oh, I can level up again. Mechanics is always good. Very much for stealth. Light and survival. Monk abilities. Force Anguish. A powerful attack that knocks the target back significant distance. If the attack is successful, the target bumps others out of the way and bounces off hard surfaces like walls before ending up prone. First 2 wounds, melee only. Okay, yeah. Accuracy 42, prone, accuracy. Long Strike. Long Stride. Intense practice of years of study enabled the monk to move with confident foot in battle. During combat, the monk's movement rate is significantly increased. Turning Wheel. The monk is able to channel physical pain into pure energy and redirect it for attackers. While the monk has wounds, he or she adds proportion fire bonus melee damage. Swift Strikes. The monk has become frenzied. Blur of attacks increasing. Okay, yeah, this is the one I could have gotten at the start. I really like being able to punch with fire. Force of Anguish is also pretty cool. No. His turn. He has only lore. No represents character code. Okay, outside of script comment, lore is used to activate scrolls. Higher lore value of those characters, higher level scrolls. I increase it once. Use level 4 scrolls. Okay, good. Give you athletics. Give you mechanics. Spells, okay. Get a bizarre fraction. Area effects. Ray of fire. Creates a scorching ray of flame between the caster and the target. Inflict continual burn damage to the target now when caught in ray. No, that's an AoE. I would probably hit myself. Necrotic Lance creates a lance, pure necrotic energy, causing corrode damage. Instantly and over time. Mirror Image creates a every caster. Asthma of Dull Mind. Use caster. No, that's only him. Cause an enemy wound. Cause enemy wounds in the area of effect to ignite, inflicting additional burn damage over time. They are wounded. Finding web. Spin a resilient viscous web through the area of effect, leaving unfortunate weakness stuck inside. Working as a create a mystical shield around the caster. Push the black inside. Shroud targets visitor in total darkness, blinding them. Unearthly blades into existence, taking immediate piercing damage and hobbled. A hobbled effect characters have their character reduced by 2 movements. Yep, okay. Those 2.
What is it?
Greetings.
Still. Do I sell this? How do I sell it? Oh, I just move it to trade. Well, I... Go. Next turn is in dexterity. Oh. I want a camping supply. And a potion. Perfect.
What is it?
Okay, so the only thing I have is Visions and Whispers. Find Dwarf Woman. Yeah. First.
What is it?
How may I help?
What is it? Well?
Other things. Okay.
Yes.
Third. Hello, are you done? Lord Vulkan Tsugan Frederick's invitation? A great lord had my sister run out of town after a Baron was born. She was the only family left, not sure where she is now. Places that need another drink. Oh
Yes.
god. One bright lad.
Yes.
As you hear, feel a vibrant history in the essence of this woman's soul. Voices from the past seem to call out to you. Reach out for a soul. Step back. Things man feel about
Yes.
You're saying that I could. Really?
Aye?
Well, why now? What did I just pick up? Picked up a book. I know I picked up a book. And
Well?
oh well. Should I go for that thing?
Well?
You wizard say that. Come on. Reach out for the soul. A group of young men standing around makes his target. This man stands in the middle of them, explaining the construction and use of a bow. He holds it up, pointing out it, speaks about it does. Then walks away from the target, telling them remain what they are. Please. He carefully lines up the shop, explaining what he's doing as he does it, and lets the arrow fly. Hits the target dead center, much to the surprise of the light of the boys near it. Now it's walking towards the boys, talking about proper stance, now most effectively hold the bow. A noise comes from the tree line near the practice venue and he stops, scanning the woods, blue eyes squinting against the sun. Shadow moves, making its way through the forest behind them. He draws an arrow and lines up the shot, carefully tracking the motion of the hidden creature. Losing the arrow, he wastes no time, quickly grabs another. Boys spin, watching the arrow fly into the forest, immediately lost. There's a sudden explosive moment in the undergrowth. The deer erupts from the tree line, running across the edge of the clearing. The boys laugh, turning to joke with the man about the lad's shots. They stop talking, see him holding the bow, leading the deer with a knocked arrow. They drop to the ground as lets loose the last arrow, which flies true, strikes the deer right behind its shoulder, piercing his heart and lungs, and dropping it dead almost immediately. The boys stare at the deer for a few seconds and slowly turn to look at the man. You find respect in their eyes. He smiles again and breathes quite sad relief. Step back. Oh, good lord. The woman, emptying her satchel onto the bed, taking stock of her inventory. Potions, bandages, tinctures, and herbs are scattered through her room. Haphazardly, she bites her lip, head tilted to the side, considering, begins to repack. One item after the other, carefully deliberately and undercut by her shaking hands. Each item has clearly marked place, but no matter how she repacks it, she isn't satisfied. The shaking worsens as she empties it out once more. One hand held to her mouth. Tears leak from her eyes. Gives up all semblance of order and shoves everything she can into the satchel, grabbing it and running out of the bare house. Straightening her back, she walks high, eyes hard and red. Gangly young elf wears his condolences, but she can't see him for the ocean ahead of her. She wanders the docks, offering her services as a doctor to any who will listen. Anyone looking out in high tides. An hour later, she watches her child appear at a distance, back on an island, and she tries not to. That's sad, yeah.
What is it?
Oh, let's go outside then. Oh, it's still raining.
As you wish.
Still raining. We're going back to the corpse tree. Nu är det mest förmodligen dead one, men having... Turn there and see for myself. Look into it. My condition is not lifted. I'm not sleeping well.
Were you looking for someone in that tree? I could introduce you.
Looking for anyone who can help me feel better. My condolences. That was funny.
Well,
Into our lovely village.
Yes?
With preempting. I may be of service. Some other. I've been gone for more than a year now, but I suspect obviously thinking forest and fields have addressed them. We have thousands of years of history and traditions behind us, and there's a sense of dignity and responsibility that comes with that. Of course, there's baggage as well. Our imperial past is still fresh on minds of many. I notice here, and difficult to adjust to drywood. People are informal, hot-blooded, just not twisting to a right mark, more attentive to insults than to duty. But as long as one avoid provocation, it's easy enough to get along. Because this years I've got accustomed enough to keeping my thoughts to myself anyway. I've only even begun in good valley. Drugs. What's longer than you? So it was hardly the heaven that had been advertised. Also what you know. Well, you're in charge here, as far as I'm concerned. Any place is better than Gilded Valley, that's all.
as you wish. What is it?
Archer, move along. Move along.
I have received confirmation that Lord Radric's heir was not born well. My lord has issued an injunction on all new homesteads until he can be assured that the village has been cleansed of all Eothasians and whatever other undesirables that have brought this curse upon his lands.
That means I'm out.
It would be best if you left town as soon as possible. I would suggest returning to your old home. There will be no place for you here. You may stay at the inn until you can make the necessary arrangements, but I would not advise remaining long. I expect Lord Radric will be most thorough in his efforts to purify this place.
Like to know more about the Gilded Vale. We're from the village. Also, Mrs. Drywood, Gilded Vale hasn't grown much since it's established in the Colonia Dells. The last 15 years have been our population shrink further, hence the recruitment of fresh settlers. Indeed, why has the Gilded Vale population been shrinking? Tell me about those ruins behind the tree. Why has the population been shrinking? Why would legacy, of course? Many women have bearing healthy children of late. A few years ago, Lord Redrick decreed no mother of hollowborns are to be allowed in Gilded Vale. Explosion dealt swiftly with the objectors. Maybe harsh, but it purges us of this curse. It did not work. What about the ruins? This was left to the temple of Eothas. Lord Redrick forbade worship of the dead god after the Saints' War. It's been abandoned for almost 15 years. There's no plans to re-educate it better. You get to know the town well enough to explore, I'm sure. Tell me about Lord Redrick. He comes from a line of nobility. This makes sense. Edward Times Redrick II was an early supporter of Drywood. Independence during the Revolution and the current lord's father perished in the Saint War. Hollowborn began appearing in the Drywood shortly after the war's ended. Lord Redrick has been upon himself to purge the curse of the Gilded Vale. His actions have been severe but necessary. Unfortunately, it does not appear to have been enough to protect his heirs. The Saints' War. Our age's most egregious example of a man's madness. 15 years ago, the people of Redrick decided that Waidwen, the living saint, was a literal incarnation of the god Eothas. This supposed saint took it upon himself to liberate the Drywood, supposedly from allegiances to lesser gods. They have never known an army to conquer a land for its people's own good. That's right here.
As you wish.
A lot of history here. What? What? This bent body of an elderly dwarf woman dangles from the thin, crooked dangles from my thin, crooked boat that sags at the tug of her noose. The bloated plump flesh of her neck, torn away in patches like moth-eaten linen, bulges over the rope that suspends her. Her lifeless head lolls forward rigidly, one side to the other, on the breeze. You perceive a faint glow around her, that catches no light in its surrounding. There is a tepid warmth to it. You feel somehow that you could reach out and touch it. Not with your hands, but to some aspect of yourself that has no worldly dimension. Reach out for the woman. Oh man, the drugs. Take a deep breath, clearing your mind, focusing on your objective and exhale. You feel yourself spreading out towards the hanging woman, perceiving all that lies between you and her with a new, unfamiliar awareness. Once you have expanded enough to reach her, there's a sudden jolt to your mind, a ringing electric surge of images and words and hands. Involuntarily, you shut your eyes and feel yourself being pulled down to some deeper consciousness, in a space occupied only by you and the hanging woman. When you open them again, she is staring at you with eyes clouded by a milky fog. Your body is still swinging in a wind you no longer feel. Feet stands planted in a misty void. The woman gives a slow nod of her head, rope creaking as it does so, and smiles at you.
Have you come here for me, dear? Or have you gotten lost? Ah, it is both, I think. Yes?
Am I imagining this?
No, I think not. A pity that. It would be simpler. A mercy, then. To not have to wander anymore, no? Alas, we are here, you and I. Wherever here may be.
How are you able to speak to me? Your dad, please tell me.
Is that what we're doing? Perhaps it just seems that way. Perhaps it is the easiest way for your mind to make sense of it.
Oh, no.
I think it is a very good choice.
That implies that we're not actually speaking, but it's the way my mind perceives whatever is happening to not keep me from going insane. Good. So I'm basically dealing with something that if I try to comprehend it, my mind would literally explode. I need to understand something that's happened to me. Nods a look of pity over her face as though someone's holding a child.
The world looks a little different than it used to, is that it? Feels like you're noticing things for the first time that have always been there.
Well, I see ghosts, so...
You have seen past the shroud. It only takes an instant. Your soul remembers, yes? Remembers how it sees when it leaves the body, like being reminded of a dream you had forgotten. You are a watcher now, and a watcher you will stay.
What's a watcher?
What indeed? Long hours have many animancers spent studying such things. Not I. Not I. I'll tell you what I know, though, since fair is fair, and here we are visiting, you and I, and it reminds me of better times. Souls pass on, some say through Audra stones, which are the blood veins of the world. They leave the world for a time and are reborn into it, sometimes more than they were before, but usually less and seldom the same. For all souls there is a time where they do not live, yet have not passed on. And those souls roam the world, same as you or I, either leaving or lost. But no one sees them because they have forgotten how. A watcher sees, though, knows what to look for. And sometimes they know a person just by looking at them. Know where they've been in ages past when their bodies were other bodies. See memories even their honor can't recall. A wonder to behold when all goes well. A wonder.
What do you mean when all goes well?
Oh, nothing to be afraid of, I'm sure. It's just much to take in for some. Sometimes there's trouble sleeping or other difficulties. You should see old Merwald. He could tell you much more than I. A watcher just like you. Helped many in his day. Took up in an old keep no one would claim. Not far, not far. Kadnua, beyond the Black Meadow. He will welcome the company.
Okay. A watcher. I survived the bivouac. Do you know what that would be?
Did you now, dear? My, that would be something, wouldn't it? Could be luck, could certainly be. A storm can be a careless thing. Or maybe it got its hands around your soul but couldn't pick it up. A soul can be heavy if it stayed in one piece through its time. Strong souls, we call them in the trade. Cold, I mean. Called them. Those days are all behind me, no?
Did souls break apart over time?
Oh, yes. Entropy. Rimagan's work. We know little of why or how. We lose pieces of ourselves when we die and pick up pieces of others when we are born again. But less than what we lost. We tried to stop it with the animantic sciences, but with little success. No. A very small few resist Rimergan's influence and stay together through some force of defiance, at least for a time. But they all succumb eventually, I think.
I want to know something about you.
Me? I'll bore you to tears, though.
Who are you?
And here I thought you'd come to visit me in particular. Caldara de Baranzi, of the Valian Royal Academy of Animantic Sciences. Not the greatest of their number, but I came here all the same because this was where help was needed.
What happened to you? The last arresting can't escape with buttery yellow teeth, causing your body to fall up and down with spasm. Hitting your blank question, she catches herself.
Oh, come now. Such a question. As though the answer were plain as a rope tied for strangling. Allow an old dwarf her last bit of cheer.
Fair enough, you were hanged, got it.
Well, I came where I was needed, didn't I? Offered my services to Lord Radric for a pittance. A humble pittance. I was to examine the Lord's wife, see why the gods have seen fit to poison her womb. Studied her for months, looked high and low for impurities, tested her valence, the permeability of her essence. Do you know what I found?
Tell me.
Nothing at all. A healthy woman, head to toe, blessed with a beautiful soul. Such a sweet woman, too. Meek, but warm-hearted. A few months' time, and the lord of the house demanded answers. For a time, I told him what he wanted to hear. Oh, yes, my lord. She is riddled with imbalances. I must have time to cure her. As the birth drew near, he grew impatient, as lords do. And this is where I've ended up.
What is an animancer? I'm guessing it has something to do with souls and stuff, but...
A student of the soul. Something so basic, yet so poorly understood. But so many breakthroughs have been made in my lifetime. Had been made. Had been. To hear the locals tell it, we're a gang of soul manglers that preys upon the weak-minded. And the worst of us are... But the best of us, the best? Inspirations, miracle workers. My parents were soul twins, miserable before they met, empty inside. It was an animancer who helped one find the other, turned their lives around. You wouldn't believe the stories. Amnesiacs helped to remember their lives. The suicidal brought back from the brink of oblivion. The elderly afforded extra moments to say their goodbyes. How soon we forget when we're afraid. It's a fascinating science. A fascinating time to be alive in a place like Deerwood that does not control the research, no? I love the Valian Republics for many things, but their recent caution will leave them behind, I fear.
So it's Durwood, not Drywood, like I've been saying. Other questions?
Of course, dear.
No, I've already said all of this. Goodbye. Farewell.
Goodbye, my dear. It was lovely visiting.
Aldara closes your eyes and your head slumps forward over the nose, and your surroundings seems to bleed through your vision from unknown places. I was granted Crucible of the Soul. You're right, you seem... I'm a watcher. Well, that's interesting. You just like grin. And I expect this has something to do with the hooded figure in the ruins. In any case, I appreciate your honesty. Since we're traveling together, it's probably wise for us to share these things. Do you know anything about watchers? Please tell me. Oh, that they are rare and that they seem to have unique insight into certain soul conditions. He coughs as we just demonstrated. Oh. I'm a watcher. I seem to know more about this. Affection seek out a man called Merwell in No Keep. I do not. Crucible of the Soul. 1 per rest. Drains, burn damage and endurance. Water on vital essence of runners, gaining endurance, so I can like drain power from someone.
Well?
Cool, pretty cool, pretty cool.
17 and a half.
Over here. Might as well check out the other places. These are different people's houses that I won't go into. Black Hammer Smithery. Hello, I'm just browsing. Okay, so I can keep souls. The Alma Man is an impressive build, towering above the countertop. In its dusky blue of the deep oceans, and its thick arms boast corded muscles. Small ears, framed square jaw face. It's so. Perhaps your broad smile. Welcome! You're the first new face I've seen in quite some time. What can I do for you? What do you have here? You come to us as a strange town, I'm afraid. The stock's not what it used to be, but fine weapons and armor to offer yet. All forged right here at Black Hammer. Tell me what you have to say. Of course, you won't find anything else. Oh, in fact. Good, now I can scale that wall.
Good day, stranger.
Mention something about the stock beam, though. We don't just have the supplies. We just don't have the supplies. Been expecting delivery from a week now and haven't seen sign of it. We expect they were hit by bandits. Road out east is crawling with them. My workers ran off with the wagon themselves. Maybe to make some coin. They would dare. He's right about bandits. The dire situation really just like this. The exodus to the cities had created far too many opportunities for unscrupulous sort. If you happen to be headed that way, maybe you could keep an eye out for my supply wagon. Or my shipment, at least. We're cutting through the Black Meadow, I expect. A good road for it. As it is, most of our weapons go to his grace, Lord Redrick. That is as it should be, but it doesn't leave much for outsiders. We just don't have the iron. I'll find your supplies. Thank you, thanks. Been into the lines and I've plenty more to offer you. Discount to start. Oh, and if you find my workers, tell them to hurry up. Take farming instead. New quests. Supplies.
Yes? Well?
This way to Black Meadow, right? Um.
Nice and quiet.
What is it?
Ow. What about this way? Now that's also just piston wood. What down here? So I might find some traces within the Black Meadow, which lies to the southeast. Okay, so south half I should.
Well?
I guess I can go through Fork and then take east, or I can go through east woods and go. Oh, I am doing it. I guess that's good.
Of course.
Actually check, where does the...
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Into Defiance Bay? Alright. Nothing. Okay, so I can go two paths. Well, I can go Whalewood, Magnon Fork, or Eastwood. But if I go to Valewood now, I can come back, check out the windmill, use the grappling hook. Use a grappling hook. Come to the top. Roll letter. I don't think you will ever see this, but if you're right, although we should have journeyed south together and been safer for it. Would have tolerated all the gloating in the world. I could have put myself on the reach of the beast. So I'm done for all the same. Your best. Wait for me. Absent. Type. That roll. What's that? I did, however, get an item. Bonus 6 there.
What is it?
I'm down. Nice, well, let's step back. That's water. This place is nice. Oh, there's a wolf.
Aye?
Let's see what you can do.
What is it?
That wolf just knocked me down.
What is it?
And I took the... Yeah, when I have wound deal or
As you
damage.
wish.
Well, that was certainly something.
What is it?
Reflection wraps and piston with in the light gleaming up. What is that? I'm going to explore this whole place. That is a soul. Lovely. Because I have the road. Ah, oh, hello there. Begging your pardon. You gave me a good fright. I thought I heard some rustling in the bush. Suppose that was just you. Silly of me. Don't suppose you happen to need some supplies? Thought I'd make my way over to Madam Bridge. But I think I'd be better off heading back to town and getting our books together. I'm sorry, right? You hear something? Oh, it's a wolf.
Aye?
See, Override anyone in the area for effect within. Son of flames. Get a gun of fire out of capturing. In assault.
What is it?
Okay, so. No, I didn't want to.
What is
want you
it?
to disengage. I want you to attack.
Yes?
Do that thing again, but don't miss. You won't just disengage to fight this guy. Thank you. I've never seen beasts so bold before. Strange stands Ren. He takes the edge. I'm heading back to Guildvale for certain. You can make better use of these. Personal minor endurance added to him. Thank you.
Yes.
Back out of here. Oh, more wolves.
Yes? I shall.
Yes.
If you stand there for now, there are 4 of them. More than 4. Okay.
How may I help?
I will probably die here. The flames.
Yes.
They're ready to move.
Aztec worth and wrath!
It didn't work.
Well,
He's down. Maybe if I kick him hard enough. Okay, so that was 6 wolves. 6 wolves. Apparently I'm not ready for that. Who would have thought? Also, I didn't really use my characters properly. Now
well,
do the whole thing.
well,
I really should not be frontlining this. See if I can do it better this time.
What is it?
Yes? Arthek Worth and Rock!
Okay, so there are apparently many dangerous creatures out here.
As you wish.
Vavaru beyond seek!
Of course.
Okay, I'm just gonna stay
What
on
is
the road
it?
this time. Go to this weapon. Remember this. Both.
Yes?
You are gonna draw damage and daze targets in the area. Good. Oh.
These are...
What is it?
Yes, okay, potions of
Aye?
Let's go.
What is it?
I'm gonna save. Apparently this is difficult. Stay on the path for now.
Saw you in the flames.
Squatting at the base of the statue, an incredibly ugly man with bulging red cheeks, draped by pock scars and scraggly beard. He's sweating as if he has a fever, but his breathing is measured and steady. So, push of a blacksmith bellows, that comparison feels strange and unwelcome. The next comparison, possibly sparked by his grin, is that of a bear trap. Then, out of nowhere, there is the hint of alchemical fire. It fades almost as soon as you identify the smell.
Come to pray at the statue?
Question mark is barely there as the man asks the statement. The statue takes on a reddish cast, as if one is holding a torch to it, slowly blossoming into a wavering flame. The man does not turn as the statue blooms into fire.
The others are welcome, but it's best if just you and I trade words, and your shadows stay quiet. Hands off their weapons, both arcane and steel. It's only you I want to trade words with anyway.
Okay.
I swear before the whore that is Margaret, no harm will come to you in her shadow, if that's enough of a promise for you. If not...
Friends of the company. Don't seem to hold comfort. Examine the statue. The wavering fragment from the statue gives up no heat. It's much wondering if it become the mind. The ugly man before you doesn't notice it. Feels although it is still bow. But the man, sudden waving flames from the statue of Margan cast more light on his features. The man's robes are dirty, stained with green. Now the masks of marks on the road. The hems of his robes, including the sleeves, are burned at the edges as he walked great distance across fire. Reached into the flames, but his hand pulled something out. Focus your gaze on the staff. The staff is a thick, stout, blackened ash, once burned by a terrible fire. Beneath the ash, the lines in the wood bar shapes a pattern. There is a certainty the staff was once something far more dangerous, but not now. Didn't catch your name. Why you want to speak to me?
I didn't give it. You probably find names as useless as I do. The names that litter this world like debris are hard enough to wrap around the tongue. And what do they matter? It's what's beneath the skin and the letters I care about. What burns within. It's more important to me you're a watcher than whatever culture or accent decorates your letters like awkward crowns. Take pride in your actions, not where you hail from, or how your name rolls off whatever liar's tongue coats it now. If you need a title to hang on me to match your own, Watcher, then call me Durance. And as you observe souls, I test them.
How did you know that I was a watcher? Takes his head curls. I can see the question bubbling up. Let's burn them away one by one.
I am a missionary. I walk this diseased nation with its heathen, its people so careless with the spirits of others and their own, watchers among them. Yes, I know you for what you are, and your name doesn't interest me. Names are for honest folk, and you are a crack that shines light from another place.
Interesting.
We're meant to travel together, you and I. Saw you in the flames. Not your face, but that soul of yours. All tightened up, like a huntsman's knot.
You saw my soul in flames?
There's things we can teach each other, if you're in need of answers to your mantle of questions.
Okay.
I don't force my words on anyone other than you. I don't care who walks with you or what their mewling problems and politics are. There's enough howling in the world without me stoking that fire. I won't take from your provisions, don't need much on the road. I can carry my weight, which is considerable. Many will stand against you. They probably already have, from what I can see. Left their marks, it seems. Like a trail, worming its way behind you.
What kind of marks?
Disease? Spirit wind? Both could have touched you, yet here you stand. As for disease, not all of us were close to water when the pox hit. But it's no longer a passenger in my flesh. It left its marks as well. But like flames, the pox doesn't strike twice, nor is it catching.
I mean, company would be welcome on the road.
Then let us walk together, Watcher. What?
You are a priest. The holy radiance. It's a feel of holy and the priest, burning any resistance and want for endurance for allies. Okay, so this is a healer. On my face, bars of company. Okay, so he He's a healer, yeah.
What is it?
Formation, let's go. Yeah, black metal, there's where I'm. Back down the ship. Oh my
Well?
lord, that's a troll.
What?
Okay. Armor of Faith creates a tangible shield of faith, increasing damage reduction of allies in the area. A target for their sins, decrease their protection, fortitude, reflex, and will. Blessing. Call for divine favor, increases the accuracy and damage of allies in the area. Divine Terror. Strike her into the hearts of the onward, inflicting a penalty to accuracy for all menace. Halt. Command a single into heart causing temporary all movement. Holy meditation. I see. Well, if I... this...
Aye?
He casts... this. Oh no, that's an AoE. Magic missile, although missiles.
Yes.
We're just engaged. We'll do this slow.
What?
Now... you attack. You attack. Play is Armor of Faith.
There's a lesson to be taught.
That was easier than I thought it would be.
As you wish.
Roll skin. Lovely.
Well?
I'm looking for the wagon. Ah,
What is it?
a dragon skeleton. What was that? Something was here.
Well?
Forest troll.
What?
I can't keep using powerful spells like that when I can't use them.
Yes. Bring.
See if we can.
What?
Aye?
Them down. That's it. Well?
Another one. Attack.
Yes?
Because
Yes.
here's the thing. Since I have the whole I deal more damage when I have wounds, means when I don't want to use my abilities when I only have one wound. I want to wait for that. Okay, so I go that way. Go that way. Looking for the wagon with supply stuff. Oh, hey, look, a bandit camp. What? Who's this? Blaze, Wilhelm, you useless bastard. Get him. I'll address. We'll add his gear to the pile. Scavenger.
Well,
How may I help?
what?
Oh, there are many of them here. Probably move in down here. Okay, nice. Okay,
What?
so Akmanon is already dying.
Yes.
Yes?
Hit yourself. No. He went down. And there goes the other guy.
Hi?
And now the last one is going to fall.
Ah, thank you.
Yep. This is harder than I thought it would be. None of my characters are really tough. Oh, let's see.
Yes.
Actually gonna. Thank you for watching.